What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5 here in a new season in series number 7. Today we're jumping into the winter season. So with that, we've got some new challenges and new cars to unlock, and let's go ahead and start this video off by looking at the new festival playlist. So you can see our winter progression cars are the Ferrari 512 TR Testarossa, and the MG3. They're not super duper exciting, but that's probably one of my favorite Ferraris, but for like in the game, they're not super duper exciting as far as I'm concerned. The weekly Forzathon challenge is Mexican Supercar, and it deals all around the Vol 05RR or 05RR. The weekly Forzathon shop, you can get the Lamborghini Veneno and that Vol if you don't have it already. It's only 100 Forzathon points, so definitely an easy way to get this done. And really, you're coming out a couple points ahead, I think. If you've got that VIP home, you get double points. So I think that 160 represents that double, I think. The trial event, which is what we'll be jumping into today, is Carrera De Resistencia. Sure. To get the Mexican Racesuit. You've got 2 event labs. One of them gets you a Forza Edition Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR, which is super awesome. The other gets you a falling car horn. You got 2 PR stunts for this season. Both get you super wheel spins. The 2 seasonal championships. One of them gets you the Illumicraft C10 Ford or race buggy, and the other one gets you the Ford Hennessy Velociraptor, which is super awesome. We do have a treasure hunt this week, which we'll get to later on. Gives you 100 Forzathon points and the photo challenge, of course. So we'll go ahead and start the trial event up and looking for a team, and we'll pull our car out. All right, then this is the car we're going to be using. This is the 1991 Jaguar Sport XJR. You get it as a barn find, so we're going to give it a shot here and see how it can do. Up on the screen, you'll have the share code for the tune, the name of the tune, the name of the tuner, and then just some details about the actual tune being all-wheel drive, and I think it's sitting on rally tires. So we're going to try it out. You could also use that Nissan, the R390 that we unlocked in the last season. I think either of them would be very good choices. As you can see here, it is giving us the option for that Nissan. You could probably use the exact same tune that we used last week, and I'll throw that down in the description below if you are wanting to use that. But we'll wait here and see what our team looks like. Okay, so coming in here, Mercedes, Ferrari, the other Jag, another Jag. That was a Nissan there, I think. I think it was the Nissan. Could be wrong. All right, starting it out with a sprint race here. I think it's the Bugatti there. We're starting in first of the players. Looks like all the drivatars don't have tunes, which is good. I think that's a change that they made where the drivatars don't use tunes anymore or don't upgrade their car. Could be mistaken. But if you're unfamiliar with the way the trial events work, this is a team race. So it's a team of players, being the blue team, against a team of computers or drivatars, who are the red team. And basically for every opponent that you're ahead of or is ahead of you, you get 100 points for whichever team you're on. So you really want to try to work as a team to, get ahead of as many drivatars as you can. As you can see in the top right, we are currently winning. Whoever's in first place gets an additional 50 points just to prevent any kind of high. Ooh, hard on the brakes. That's going to be a bad turn. Yep. I was not paying attention. Trying to look back at our team, making sure that we're doing okay. I'm trying not to like get too far ahead because the drivatars will rubber band to whoever's in first. So I'm barely getting on the gas right now, and I'm really not sure how our team hasn't passed us up yet. This race should not be looked at as a, you need to come in first place race. It's a what can you do to help your team win kind of race. So You really shouldn't be pushing for positions if you don't need to, just because you may cost your team the victory with you just trying to gain another position on another player. But we're looking pretty good right now. I think our team actually understands. Everybody had a tune, which is good to see. That's something that's super crucial for these races, is for you to have a tune on your car, because all it does is give you an advantage over the drive cars. This thing does feel really, really good. Got a little bit of understeer, but in an S1 class all-wheel drive car, you're going to kind of expect that a little bit. But if you brake enough, you can kind of get used to how it drives and everything. So coming up on the finish line, and our team is looking very good in points, and we'll get a second place. The victory, second place victory, or position there for us, and we should win that race with points, and we will. All of our team is already finished. So that is victory for race number 1. The trial event is best of 3, so the first team to win 2 races wins the event. So we're going to jump into our next race, and hopefully that will be the last one we need. All right, volcano sprint. So we're racing up the volcano. This one should be really easy. The drivatars don't do too well on windy roads. Usually they're better on straightaways from my experience. So this one should be pretty easy, and we should, as long as our drivers, our other players, finish up, we should be able to knock out this trial event with this race. Get rear-ended by one of our players. Go slow around that turn, and we should be able to get up front in the next couple of turns. Maybe. Not having the greatest driving there. Let's see if we can't catch William. So you can see, even though that they're in first, they've got a drivatar in first, we are still winning the race based off of points. So realistically, if we cross the line right here, we'd be totally fine, and we would win the race if everybody kept their positions. So this thing does have quite a bit of understeer through these. It feels like I'm having to slow down a lot to get through some of these turns. I wonder if using some of the e-brake would help with that. Not really. Probably more so just getting used to driving it. Again, that Nissan that you used last week, the R390, would probably work out pretty well for this event as well. So just be wary of that. Like I said, I'll throw that tune down below. That tune was set up for a street racing event, so it should work just fine on the road. So I'll put that down in the description below if you'd rather use that, if you've got that available. Again, everybody should have this car at some point, because it was a barn find, and I try to make the cars that I choose as accessible as possible. But everybody had a chance to get the Nissan last week as well. I think it was a PR stunt reward. So just, again, try to make it as accessible to everyone as possible. We are actually losing right now. It's not great. Try to hold up some of these drivatars. I noticed that way too late in the race. Be a little difficult with them coming up on us. There's 3 of them right now. We're getting snowy up in here. I think that may have helped us win. I think we've got the points now. I hope we have the points. I don't want to do a 3rd race. I should have been paying attention more. Okay, that got us the points to win. There we go. We'll take that. See, it's a team sport, guys. You don't... I should have been paying more attention to the points. I, for some reason, just thought we were fine. So, that's one of the tactics that you can use. Just kind of weaving back and forth in front of the drivatars will slow them down, and it's kind of hard to do, especially when they start grouping up, but it can be done. So there we go, winner, and Team Blue wins. So that is the trial event there, and that gets that Mexican racing suit. And we'll have a wheel spin here to end it off. But hope you guys did enjoy the video or found it helpful. If you did either, definitely leave a like on the video. Definitely leave me a like, because that 15,000 on that wheel spin really does hurt. So, but I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I'll have videos on the rest of the festival playlist going up throughout the day. So if you want to stay tuned for those, definitely get subscribed. But I will see you in the next video. And like I said, I hope you have a good one.